I saw one of my teachers made a take recently that I found very interesting. Uh, my teacher for my psychology class, Psychology in the Media, was talking about how the way that we feel, or the way that like boomers and some millennials feel about phones, where they look down at us and like all these kids on their phone all the time. Oh, it's always that damn phone. Is how we're going to feel about the future generation on AI. Like we're going to see kids like, oh, that damn AI girlfriend. I personally think that I fully disagree with that. I think that it's like that's more of a take that you would have if you didn't consider the way that the growth in technology works. Because, like, AI is going to grow with time, but it's not going to hit a huge, like, there's a point where the bubble will pop and it just will not be the product that people assumed or imagined that it was going to become. A lot of people are worried about, like, AI becoming so realistic that it's indistinguishable from the real world, but the reason that AI is still indistinguishable from the real world is because there are certain things an AI quite simply can't learn or will take decades to learn. This isn't like, it's kind of like how I saw someone have a really, really, really good analogy for it. When you go to a gym and you start working out and you've never worked out before, you get buff fast. You get a lot of muscle really fast. So it's essentially like a little growth where you'll start growing and growing and growing and growing and growing, and eventually the graph won't be going up anymore. It'll start to go like this, and you won't be growing as fast because you'll hit your plateau. You'll hit your normal area. That's what AI is going to do. It's going to plateau eventually, because it can't grow forever. It's just right now we are in a point where it is growing very fast because it's so new. It's so novel. That's why it's happening. It's all your AI girlfriend. What is a crust buildup? It's what I do, Mom. Okay? Wiping is for bitches. All right? When people say they get tricked by fake AI crimes, then we'll speak. But that's not going to happen either. Because the thing is, like, getting tricked by an AI crime, using it as evidence in a courtroom, there are so many like filters that evidence needs to get through before it can be considered substantiated evidence. It's not like there's a reason that some evidence doesn't even make it to the courtroom, even if it is real, because of the fact that there are so many filters it needs to get through. AI is going to get caught because, like, in the metadata, it's going to have AI. If there's one slip up and you used AI to accuse someone, you're going to jail forever. And you know what else? Another good reason that it's never going to get that bad is because you know what else the police or the government can do if they want you to go away? They can shoot you in the head with a gun. That is endlessly easier than faking AI evidence against you, shooting you. Like, it's like there are already pathways for corruption. AI would just be a really complex and unnecessary extra stepping stool that they just don't need to do, really. It's not going to be that good, and even if it was that good, they have other ways of doing it. See that ChatGPT released their own browser? That's scary, because if someone uses that, normally that's a problem. I use ChatGPT for some things. I do. And, like, I'll admit that. I think AI is extremely useful sometimes. I use, sometimes if I'm, like, writing an essay for a class, I don't have the AI write my essay, but the hardest part of getting an essay started is starting. So I'll be like, hey, here's all the stuff I need to write about. Here's some information I have. Can you just give me a skeleton? And it does a skeleton. I'm like, cool, what you wrote is dog shit, but I could do better. Let me do better. And then I write. And then it's great. It's good for inspiration to a degree. I've asked AI to help me with titles on YouTube videos before. Holy shit, is it garbage at that, though? It's so bad. It's so bad at titles and ideas like that. It has no use. It offloads critical thinking, but its very nature, it makes you think less. Oh, yeah, of course. You know, by its very nature, AI is bad. I understand that. It is, and I admit, when I talk about the fact that I've used it to help me with that kind of stuff before, it's a little embarrassing because I do recognize it is like I could have just taken the time to think myself. But it does. It offloads critical thinking. It gives me a minute to do something else. Like if I'm working on something else. Or my, my attention's divided by something else. The incentive to one-up AI is a strong one. Yeah, it is. I mean, yeah, that's also the reason that I like it, though, is I'll give AI an idea, and it gives me an idea back, and I'm like, wow, that was dog shit. Time to do better. Because sometimes the thing that gives me the most inspiration isn't making an idea, but seeing an idea that I don't like and then thinking of how I could do it better. That's kind of how I think sometimes, and that's why AI helps me in that facet.